Besides choosing still poses, you can also choose animations and export video files from Photoshop. To do that, I'm going to go around into the top skeleton section for the character. So if you haven't already selected in the character, just go onto layer, select the character, go onto 3D tab and select the top skeleton. So once you do that, on the properties panel, I'm just going to bring this out. And once I bring this out, we can resize this as well. You can go over here onto the gear icon and choose animations only. So that only brings up the poses with animations right here. So over here, you can see that left hand on hip is here, which is the one that we are selecting, which is a still pose. So you can see that there's something like sitting while laughing. So once we click on it, the pose will change. So the character looks weird on this one. So I'm just going to go around onto opening the lid on the chest of the box right here. So you can go over here and you can see that the character is opening up the lid. So you can see that there's different options like jumping forward, there's like bending out and so forth. So I'm just going to go around onto something like a female jazz square dancing. So as the character is dancing out maybe. So once you do that, you can close this out. This is an animated pose. So what you can do is you can go on to timeline, and once you scrub through, you can see that the character is actually moving out. So you can scrub through, and once you scrub through, it is normal for this to actually be a bit slow. So once I bring the timeline on the front, you can see what happens is that it is blank. That is because the background layer right here is only starts after this particular section. So I can just bring this on backward right here and the background layer pops up. So you can see that the animation is there. So I can just go around and just choose out the animation which is there. So you can see that this is the animation. So now the lady actually steps over here on the fence, which does not look actually natural. So I can just move her around over here. I can bring her to the front just like this, or bring her up. I can rotate her around as well onto the side so that it looks much more natural, just like this. So once I play this around, it'll actually prepare a rendered out. So it will take some time to render, which is like normal. So I'm just going to play it through and fast forward this section. So usually when you do this, it does take a bit of time to load out. And it loaded out, so I'm just going to go on the beginning and play this out. You can see the character dancing out just like that. So you can go around on the beginning and play that around again. So now if we want to export this as a video, I'm just going to export out the part till where the animation is there. So it's just still here. I'm just going to go around and change it out just like this. So just export out this part. So to export it, I'm going to go to File, and then I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to export this as a video. So I'm just going to go around over here. There's this option called Render Video. So let me just click on that and then export it out. So I'm not going to worry too much about the settings, but you can go over here and export this from Adobe Media Encoder as S.264 and high quality. Usually you don't need to change out the settings at all. So this is going to be exported as fusecharacter.mp4 in my desktop. So I'm just going to select out desktop right here itself and render that out, and it will start rendering. So this might take some time. So I'm just going to fast forward this right here as well. And it has rendered everything out now. So I'm just going to minimize this out, and then I'm going to go around onto this Fuse character, just open this up, and let's see, this is the character that we rendered out just like this. So this is in a video file format. So I can take it into any other application like Adobe Premiere and start editing. And this is what you can do with Adobe Photoshop, as you can see right here. So that is how you can choose an animation and export it out as a video format from Photoshop. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.